BassResinator here. I have a couple new molds from a shop in Etsy, and this lady named Julie has a shop. I have her shop listed in the description of this video, so if you want to see any more of her, these are very nice molds. This is a Druzy Corgi, and this is a holographic memorial ribbon thing. So I'm going to be doing the Corgi using orange resin dye from Let's Resin, and the ribbon, since it's Child Cancer Awareness Month, I'll be using this yellow, lemon yellow, Mica from Let's Resin. Have the yellow mixed up. I don't have very much. I have more resin available, but I want to save it. Okay, let me move these guys out of the way so I don't spill. I have ordered some molds from Julie before, and they're very good molds, quality materials, and so I'm expecting the same from these. One drop more is all I need. And I still have a little bit more in this cup, so I will save it and put it in something else. Now let me get the orange. Here we go. This is resin dye from Let's Resin. And I just had a light go out. Did I mix up enough of this? I think it's just the right amount. I've got some bubbles coming up in there. I may have to go around with a silicone tool. With this being and I did not squirt any alcohol in there, but with this being a Druzy surface, sometimes the alcohol, the resin plays little tricks and holds on. Hold on. I made some molds and I was using some crushed glass for the Druzy surface. Oh man, talk about holding on to stuff. Goodness. Okay, I think I'm just going to squirt that with isopropyl alcohol. Okay, now I still have a little bit of resin left over, and I'm going to try something that I just got in the mail. I don't know if this will work. This is tropical Glitz is ready to spray. That's what RTS stands for. And this is the Candy Apple Red. So I'm just going to try a little bit, because I think this is going to be like superiorly potent. So I've got the, if I can show you, I'm just going to poke a little hole like that, and that's it. Oh, I've got to shake it. Wait a minute. Oh, there's something inside there. Well, that makes sense. You always hear that when you use a spray paint. You hear this tick tick tick. Okay, so now just a drop. That's all I'm going to try. And we'll see if it works at all. I don't know if it will or not. I contacted the people at Tropical Glitz, and they said, we don't know. Order a small amount and see if it works. Well, it's acting like a dye, but it's, I thought it was going to be really potent, but it's not. So let me try a little bit more. Well, I got a little bit more there. Wow, that is odoriferous. Sheesh. If I could have spray paint in a bottle, that's what I have right there. I think I have this light a little too bright for you to see the candy apple. But if this works, it's another avenue of colorants. Like I said, I don't know if this is going to cure. Oh, I didn't say this, but I don't know if it's going to cure up correctly, or any of that. So I'm not going to put it in a mold that is expensive. Not for my trial. Okay. I have this little guy. And I still have a little bit more. See if I can find another mold that is on the inexpensive side. Yeah, I have one here. My lily pads. And this thing is definitely not a very expensive one because it tilts. If you try and fill everything up, it won't go. It'll start pouring over the edge. Red lily pads. A red lotus leaf. Lotus leaf? It's still early. What do you mean lotus leaf? The party's just getting good. Okay, if you didn't see what I did there, I was making a play on words. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave that last little bit in the cup. There's not much there. Go around the edge on this one. I am using Magic Resin's tabletop resin for these. So it's good for thin pours. Okay, I will let those cure up. I'll just leave that right there. And let me do this. And now it's waiting time. Okay, we'll come back at you later. This is all cured up. Let me get my light on. There we go. I took the leftover yellow and I put it on the corgi, on his chest area and his underside, because my dog is colored that way. He's red, so he's orange everywhere except for his chest and his belly. So I want to see what he looks like. So we'll unmold this one first. I am really looking forward to this. I love my corgi. Well, he's the last of the family that we raised. Mold is nice and clean. Oh yeah. That's just downright pretty. Man, okay. Julie, you outdid yourself on that one. Get him all the way up in there. Now we'll get these memorial ribbons or awareness ribbons. Wow. I see that holographic. Woo! Still a little bendy, but you know, I think when I get to show these off, people will really appreciate them. And if they don't, I'm going to wonder what's wrong with them. Okay, now to see how that candy apple red ready to spray paint did and what it looks like. That's candy apple, all right. That came out really kind of cool. I don't know if that's a whole bunch of micro bubbles in there or, you know what? That's where I sprayed the alcohol on the back. Okay, there's a reason not to use alcohol on the back of your stuff. Okay, now red lily pads. See how they look? Huh? They're thinner than this, and so they don't have as much of a red to them, but they're definitely red, as opposed to the green one I have over here. And here's the big one. Yeah. Cool. Okay, now to put all these molds back. That one was just had sand or something on the back of that one. Okay. Thank you to all my subscribers on this little experiment with me. I gotta get, there's a little bit of that noise, sorry, it's probably really loud into the camera, was me pulling this tape off. There was a little bit of, not overflow, but where I had a dribble from the cup, I guess. Okay, subscribers, thank you. If you're not a subscriber, you should be. Sign up. I would love to get my style more visible, so you can help me out if you subscribe. So think about it. From the musical Little Shop of Horrors, when Mr. Mushnick comes in, he'll think about it. If you haven't seen, well, it's actually a movie now as well, but if you haven't seen the movie or you haven't seen the musical, give it a listen. It's really hilarious. Anyway, the Ready to Spray, it works. It works as a colorant. I don't remember how much this little bottle cost, but it definitely lives up to the color of the candy apple red, or candy apple candy, because it's not a regular paint, it's a candy coating. You're supposed to put it over black or some other darker color and cause that to just pop. So yeah, I'll let people know at Tropical Glitz that it works in resin. So cool. Julie Art 84, I think, is her store on Etsy. Give her a look-see for some really quality molds. And Tropical Glitz, give them a look-see if you haven't already. Okay, I will see you sometime soon, hopefully.